Hey guys, welcome back to Form of Therapy. I am the video channel producer. You can call me PD, and we're back doing another listening party, this time for GOT7. This is their spinning top album between security and insecurity. I know that this comeback was a while ago, but we took a break from streaming for a while, so we haven't done listening parties in a hot minute, but we're catching up, and this time we're checking out GOT7. We have 5 songs to check out. We have 1 Degree, The End, Timeout, Believe, and Page. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Is this a sexy song? It sounds like a sexy song. The song is not sexy, it's about losing love. Hey, what's sexier than losing love? Who was that singing just now? Was that Mark or Jackson? Never mind, that's Jackson. Both were Jackson? Who's this? Is this Jinyoung or JB? Never mind, that's JB. No, that the other one was Youngjae. Sorry, I'm like. Both Youngjae. How can he transform his voice like that? Okay, is this Bam Bam or is this Mark? Now it's Mark, okay. Alright. That's Yugyum, right? This is Yugyum. One Degree, very sensual, very beautiful. I know people are saying that it's about losing your love, but damn, it was sexy. It was sexy. It was sexy. I mean, it's GOT7. You know, even when they're sad, they're sexy. I don't ordinarily like R&B, but I think GOT7, and I haven't listened to a lot of GOT7 B-sides, but GOT7 does R&B really, really well. Someone in the chat says Yugyum loves sexy songs. He is what he loves. All right, let's listen to The End. Oh. Oh, Jinyoung wrote this. Interesting.
우린 이제 끝
Whoa. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of another song. The percussion in the background. God, I love the second part of this chorus. It's such a great progression. Whoa, that was amazing. Someone in the chat said, I'm new to GOT7. Can someone give me a quick intro on the members and their positions? Sure. There's Yugyum. He's the dancer and the sexy one. There's Jackson. He's the rapper and the sexy one. Then there's Mark. He's also the rapper and the sexy one. Then there's Bam Bam. He's the singer slash rapper and fabulous person and the sexy one. And then there's Jin Young, who's like the vocalist, like the very soft, good boy, church boyfriend type, but also the sexy one. Then there's Youngjae, who's the handsome vocalist, but also the sexy one. And then there's JB, who has a mullet, also the sexy one. But hold on, guys. There's something about this song that it seems really oddly familiar to me. Let me just That's what it reminds me of. The instrumental, the second part, like the second part chorus, the progression of the end reminds it. They're different instruments, but it reminds me of "We Don't Talk Anymore" by Charlie Puth. Oh, let me listen to this again. This part right here, when they go good, good, it's a short moment, but that's what it reminds me of. It's like the bass. It's like for like a second. It's like for a second. Okay, anyways, the end. Phenomenal. It's amazing. Wow, Jin Young did a great job. I really like the vibe of the end where it feels, I mean, it's kind of like a little on the sad side, but it's also very loud and euphoric. And because like 1 Degree is like much more subtle and it's a lot more cool and it's more of a smooth operator. I mean, it's called The End, but it feels, instead of going out with like a whimper, it feels like such a big epic ending. I really like it. Let's check out Time Out. Oh. Oh my god, Mark's part is amazing. This part is really nice. I think what's really making a lot of these songs work, because so far none of these have been a miss. All of them are hits, and I think it's because they're all producing their own music. And I said this time and time again, and it was when Big Bang first started producing their own music. No one else was really doing it. No other group was really producing their own music. And this is what I said then, and this is what I'll say now about GOT7. The reason why groups self-producing is way better than other people writing their music for them is that the group knows their own strengths and their own weaknesses. And they also know the untapped potential of some of the members. Like, let's say there's a member who's a rapper who has never sung on any of their songs. The label doesn't know it, but another member in that group, if they wrote a song, they might be like, hey, I know you've never sung before, but I think you would be really good at singing, so let's make you sing on this song. You know? And I feel like they play to their strengths, or they know what they're known for, so they like to flip it. And I feel like, in general, group self-producing is one of the best things. And so far, 1 Degree, The End, Time Out, they are all perfect songs. Legit. And I really like Time Out because I love listening to lo-fi chill hop music, and sounds very much in that tone. Okay, let's listen to Believe.
Don't need to worry, trust me. Don't worry. 완벽하지 않을 수 없게 나 같은 남자 사랑해줘 alright 실수해도 baby it's okay 날 위로해줄 사람 네가 돼줄래 믿어줘 Wake up from now you'll never be alone 믿어줘
What a song. That was phenomenal. The song was too sexy for words to describe. Jackson, my God. Jackson. And of course, shout out to Bam Bam for not just a well-produced song. He really set a great atmosphere with this song. The song has just such a great vibe, and mind you, all the songs have a good vibe to them, but Believe in particular has a set atmosphere that I really, really like. It has more of a presence than I feel like the other songs. It doesn't really feel like a song to me, like in the traditional sense of like how other songs work. This feels different. It hits differently. And I know there are a lot of people in the chat saying like, oh, there's so much autotune, but I think it works in favor of the song. Because the thing about autotune, the big reason why I don't like autotune, why a lot of people don't like autotune is back in the day, in the industry, people overused it to especially cover up people's singing because they can't sing well. But here, there's a lot of autotune for sure, but Bam Bam uses it not to mask anything. It's an artistic choice, and that is what I respect about it, and that's why I actually like it here. All right, last but not least, we're going to check out Paige. Let's go. Oh, damn. Sounds good. Oh, this sounds like a title track. Just already based on like the production. GOT7 title tracks recently, they have a very they have a formula. Oh, bro, this totally sounds like a title track. Oh, Jackson. Oh!
이런 모두 다 해줄게 너만만 내내 마음과 몸을 잡아 너를 향해 뛰고 있어 오직 너를 원해 You're my number one 오직 너를 원해 이 페이지 위에 너나빈 공간이 없게 right now 이 조명 아래 너나 같은 단어를 써 love yeah I think I love you 너 때문에 나 이젠 흔들리지 않아 너 하나로 채워줘 I think I love you 난 돌아왔어 넌 내 어깨에 기댔어 이 페이지 넘겨줘 I think I love you I think I love you I think I love you
Woo! My God! What a flippin' song. First of all, gotta say it. Page is the best GOT7 song. It's my favorite GOT7 song. It is the best GOT7 song of all time. It has beaten out every GOT7 song that I love. Every song. Like, for me, I have like a few GOT7 favorites, and it's like I've never really had like a favorite GOT7 song because it's like I don't know which I like more. You know, for my top contentions, I've always really liked like Teenager, Hard Carry, and just like different B-sides, but it was always like a competition. But as Jesse says, this is not a competition. All right, Page is the best. Now, people are saying in the chat that JYP rejected this to be GOT7's title track, and that GOT7 wanted this to be their title track, and JYP apparently, allegedly, said that this was not their color. I actually agree with JYP. Here's the thing. This is their best song. Title tracks are never a group's best songs. This is definitely not GOT7's color. Because the thing is, if you look at GOT7's title tracks, if you look at any group's title tracks, their defining songs are not their title tracks. What makes them great are not their title tracks. What makes them great is their discography, you know? And very rarely with groups are their title tracks my favorite songs. You, honestly, the thing is, you don't put out your best song as your title track. You put out your most marketable song as your title track. Mind you, I wish Page was a title track because I want a fucking music video for Page, but I think Eclipse is way more marketable than Page. I don't think Eclipse is better than Page. I think Page is way better than Eclipse, but I think Eclipse is more Korea chart friendly than Page. And I think that's what JYP was trying to point out. But at this point, GOT7 is so further into their career, it's like, why don't you take a chance? I feel like instead of just bowing out or saying, oh, I disagree, how you have to negotiate essentially with JYP. And it's like, I see your points, JYP. I see your points, but maybe it's time you take a risk. You know, Page is still on brand with GOT7. Sure, it's not the most marketable title track, but do you think Idol Senorita was the most marketable title track? Senorita, I could not imagine a song that is way like just from a marketing standpoint, way riskier than Idol Senorita, and it paid off. I feel like JYP should have taken the risk with Page and let them use it as a title track, because Page is the most GOT7 song in the sense that it is their essence, but GOT7 title tracks don't always contain their essence. Think about what JYP is saying in the sense of it's not GOT7's color. Think about what's the GOT7 title track? Just Right, Never Ever, Hard Carry. Those songs sound nothing like Page. Fly sounds nothing like Page. Most of those songs were produced by JYP as well. GOT7's title tracks and their B-sides are not the same. But I feel like we should be at a... sorry, I burped. But I feel like we should be at a point where... And definitely GOT7 is enough into their career where they can take the risk, and I feel like JYP should let them. Then why not make the title song that's actually GOT7? Because that's not what's marketable. I'm sorry, but people need to understand this about the K-pop industry. Your title tracks do not define you. And if your title tracks define you, you are a group that is not going to survive, or you are a group that's going to flame out real quick. I feel like that's what a lot of groups where you don't hear from them for a while, they kind of sizzle out. They're groups that are defined by their title tracks, and people don't love them for their B-sides. That is honestly how the industry worked for a really long time. Let's talk like Gen 3 groups that either disbanded or you don't hear from a lot. Sistar. Sistar is a big example of that. Their title tracks were bangers, but Sistar was completely defined by their title tracks. Rainbow, defined completely by their title tracks. If the title track is your best track, then your group doesn't really have a sound that is artistic. It's just all marketing. I don't think Eclipse is more Korean friendly. It's about comparison. First of all, GOT7 is no longer Korean friendly, period. You have to understand. GOT7 just at a certain point, I don't know what happened in the inner workings. GOT7 just said, fuck it, we're gonna make whatever we want, and GOT7 stopped being Korean friendly, and that's great. But in comparison of Eclipse and Page, I don't think Eclipse is Korea friendly either. It's way more Korean friendly than Page, at least. What makes Page not Korean friendly? I'll tell you for sure. It's Jackson's yelling. I don't think the shouting, I don't think that would have been Korean title track fitting. Mind you, that's my favorite part of the song. But I think that's what really, I think that's what would set it apart. Anyways, guys, in summation, the best GOT7 EP. It was freaking amazing. I was gonna say, up until Believe, my favorite song was honestly The End. I thought Jin Young killed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all the songs. 1 Degree, The End, Time Out, Believe. They're all great. But I was like, The End. I really like The End. I kind of like that kind of euphoric feeling The End has. And then Page came along and just ripped me to shreds. So my favorite song is Page. Thank you, GOT7, for this wonderful album. Thank you guys for watching this listening party. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell, be notified when we upload a new video. If you would like to support us, visit Patreon. Go to patreon.com/formatherapy. We upload the listening parties there a few weeks early. Go ahead and check it out over there. Also, if you want to come to our listening parties live, we're going to be on Twitch. Go to twitch.tv/formatherapy. And of course, you know, you don't have to support us monetarily. You don't have to follow us on Twitch. Just hitting like down below, leaving a comment helps us out as well. And check out our other videos. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.